What up, what up? It is me, Queen. Welcome to another exciting episode of We Talk Combats Watch Alongs. So tonight we are doing Evolve. So right now in the chat over that away, they are watching AEW Dynamite, but over here I'm going to be watching Evolve. As I've said many times, I'm trying to find out about the new talent and all that fun stuff. So let me get that all together and squared away. But how are you doing tonight? It's good, it's good, it's good. How are you? Great. How's your children? How's your mom?
Good.
You know, all that fun stuff. Let's get it going. So Aaron Rourke kicks off his WWE Evolve title reign by hosting a championship celebration. So we're going to see. And as I said, I hope you guys are good. Got myself a matcha here. Got to figure out what we're eating for dinner. All that fun stuff. So I hope you're good. I hope you're great. I've been doing no wig lately. As you can see, that's part of my cancer journey.
It's Wednesday night on Tubi, and the energy is through the roof because the
my hair fell out.
New
I had
Evolve
locks.
champion Aaron Rourke.
Go back to the beginning of the show last year.
But
I had
the
locks.
question is, what does the new face of Evolve have to say?
I can't wait to hear from the dimepiece himself, but hold on a second, Blake. It looks like we got a commotion breaking out in the ring. We need to get a camera on this right now.
Where you at? Where you at now? You got me a couple weeks ago, knocked me off my bike, left me laying in the pavement.
Ooh.
For what?
For what, bro?
Because y'all lost a match?
Because y'all
Are
lost a
you
match?
kidding me? Because y'all
Tate
lost a
Wilder
match.
out here
You
just
blame
wilding.
me
He's
for the
living up to his
PC
name,
versus
for sure.
ID 10-man tag. Nah, y'all are just pissed off
I
because
have
you
a phone
couldn't finish
for 2
the job.
days.
And you know what? Now that
I
I'm
literally
standing
dropped
here,
it
why don't you
during
two
Monday
come
night.
out and see if you can
Bruh.
actually finish the job this time?
Well, Peter, looks like we're gonna have a collision course early here tonight on
Look at that
Evolve.
shirt for a second.
I've been ready for this. I have been ready for Cam Hendricks to get his comeuppance after what he's done.
Oh, looks like they got some company this week.
Oh, it's Cam with Harley Rain and somebody. Went so
What's
fast
with
I
all the
didn't see it.
hostility? Are you a mad guy, sad guy?
Oh.
No, listen, Tate, we're happy you're good. We were really concerned about you. But all you've been doing recently is flapping your gums and establishing these ID stooges
So
on
are
the
you
ball.
a mega
You're
sad
lucky
guy?
Big Rig and Showtime are such nice guys. We could have sent you to your home away from home.
But what's up, what's up, what's up, everybody?
The medical room.
Good?
Harley and I would love to go fight you right now, but unfortunately for you, there's a long list of guys waiting to come put their hands on you.
Oh.
But we got something for you.
That's right, Showtime. And we didn't forget about what you did, Tater Tot, on Kai's debut.
He called him Tater Tot.
Okay? You hurt him, you put him down, and you put us out. You're honestly terrible, awful, despicable, really. In front of the kids, in front of his parents, his wife, despicable. But we got Kai out here right now, and he's ready to tear your ass off, and he's coming hot. Go get him, baby. Go get him. Go get him.
Do we have a match here, Peter?
That's what it looks like. We got something. We got to fight. Hold on.
Tate Wilder.
But now we have a referee.
Referee Johnny Gonzalez sliding in, rings the bell, and we're off and running right here. Tate Wilder and Kai Kavari. Of course, we first saw in that 10-man tag, PC versus ID. Certainly made quite the impact in his debut.
Yeah. I love that Cam Hendricks and Harley
So we're off the
Riggins. They're
rip.
so
Kai
tough, but they
Kavari
send
and
the
Tate
new guy
Wilder.
to go in there and catch
Alright,
these
let's
hands
fix
from Tate
that.
Wilder.
Peter, this one might have a deeper level of a layer right here. Both of these guys competed in
Wilder.
Pac-12 football. Tate Wilder competed in Arizona State. Kai Kavari, a
Kai
running
Kavari.
back at Oregon. So this one could go back a couple years.
Wow. Great history of athleticism,
go.
not uncommon to see.
I'm trying
throughout
to keep
Evolve,
up.
as you see.
I've
Tate
been
Wilder.
tired
Is it
lately.
me or is
I've been
Wilder
doing
better?
part of my other
It just there's a
treatments.
different air about Tate Wilder.
Well,
For
certainly a whole new
cancer
attitude
has
after being
been,
attacked
it's been
in
a
the
lot.
parking lot several
So
weeks ago by
I've been
Harley
trying
Riggins
to
and, of course,
get
Cam
stuff
Hendricks.
together, but
And now
I
he's
appreciate you
laser
for being
focused
here.
on them. He's
You can
certainly
chat
not gonna
along with
stop
me.
until he gets a piece of them.
As
Look
I
at a
said,
whole new
I'm
layer.
watching Evolve, but they are
listen,
showing
he has every
AEW
right to
Dynamite
tick
over there. So if
after
you're
what
interested in AEW, you know, you can
tried to
always
referee a match
go over
fair and
there.
square between TPC and Team ID, and what he gets for his hard work is a beatdown, a blindsided beatdown in the parking lot.
As Kavari trying trying to take advantage here, creating some separation. Of course, Tate Wilder's had 2 #1 contenders opportunities. You certainly have to believe he wants another title chance.
I don't know what's going on in
Escobar with a big clothesline. Let's see if he can take advantage here. Hits that inside leg. Only gets 1.
Explain to me why tough guys, so-called quote-unquote tough guys like Cam Hendricks, always have to walk around with a coterie of ne'er-do-wells like Harley Riggins and Kai Kavari. Why can't they handle business themselves?
We almost wonder, is Kai Kavari the wild card of Riggins and Hendricks?
Listen, I got to tell you, early on, what I'm seeing from Kai Kavari, pretty impressive. And it's funny, you mentioned his history as a running back at Oregon, and now you can see he does have the physique of a running back. Oh, the athleticism as well.
That bruiser between the tackles right there. Let's see if he can take advantage right now on the cover.
I need to update.
Now, a little bit of pressure here, though, on Tate Wilder. Tate Wilder is another guy who believes he belongs at the top of the division here on Evolve. And honestly, you can't lose to Kai Kavari. No disrespect to him, but you can't have a new guy show up and beat you in his first singles match.
Well, if you're Tate Wilder, you want to get back in the title picture. You want to get a measure of revenge on Harley Riggins and Cam Hendricks. You have to come away with a victory right here, especially because of all things, Peter. Tonight starts a new era, the Aaron Rourke era as Evolve champion.
That's exactly right, and I can't wait to hear from our champion. And everybody else in that locker room has to be thinking, how do I become the guy to get a shot at our champ?
Saw a ripcord forearm right there by Kai Kavari, doing a lot of damage right now against Tate Wilder. As this one continues to get personal, and we know one that is personal, Peter. Brooks Jensen, Cappuccino Jones finally coming to
Cappuccino
I'm so excited for that matchup. 2 stars who do it in such different ways. Should be an incredible flash of styles between Brooks Jensen and Cappuccino Jones.
As Tate Wilder always
I
calls
can
himself
give away a
thrill junkie, so we're
t-shirt.
gonna take things to the next level right here.
Man, the speed rope to rope of Tate Wilder, the guy just moves.
And Tate now gonna have those smooth moves pay off with a victory right here. Twisting suplex.
You answer me a question, Blake Howard. Do you think Tate Wilder is in position, could be a guy to vie to become face of WWE Evolve?
He's got all the tools to do it. Let's see if he can take Kai on a wild ride into the cover. And Tate Wilder is back.
Tate Wilder got the win.
Tate Wilder!
Tate Wilder.
Wait, watch out.
He's not done yet, Peter.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Get the best you got! Come on!
I'll be right back. I'm about to see about some food.
Well, Peter, Tate Wilder's on a warpath, and he won't stop until he gets a piece of Harley Riggins and Cam Hendricks.
I want to break some big news. NXT will be bringing one of its biggest PLEs to one of the greatest wrestling cities in all the world.
On Saturday, April 4th,
Get ready for a fight!
NXT stands up in St. Louis. The stakes are high. The world is watching. And only the best stand and deliver. NXT Stand and Deliver, Saturday, April 4th.
I've got my wings.
I've got my wings.
I've got my wings too.
Get your wings. Become a Visiting Angels caregiver. Visiting Angels offers a rewarding career with flexible hours, providing in-home personal care and companion care for our seniors. Visiting Angels is hiring compassionate caregivers now.
Get your wings. Apply today.
Visiting Angels, America's choice in home care.
Drive Time makes it easy to buy a car.
Yeah, already approved. That was easy.
Yep, and you can even customize your own terms on every car.
Oh, there's a little slider thing. I can change my down payment?
Yeah, and we have thousands of cars under 15 grand.
I never had this kind of power. Boom! Lower! Lower! Lowest down option. Low monthly payment option. I'm making my own deal on all these cars!
Welcome to Car Buying Made Easy. This is a commercial. Go get your real deal at drivetime.com.
I know you're feeling that main man energy, Peter.
I'm feeling something. Maybe a little more main man. We'll have
Find something to snack on for the moment.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Dallas, Texas, weighing 205 pounds, Mike Cunningham.
Now, Peter, I have to say, I've only been in the booth a couple of times with Mike Cunningham in the mix, but that MME is pretty infectious.
You know what? I'm glad that's your vibe. You know, you're obviously an MMA guy. He's looking nice and oiled today.
Oh, it's nice and oiled today.
I don't know what the dance moves in the MMA, though. I'm just unsure.
Well, I know you're giving Layla Diggs and Mason Holiday TikTok advice.
Yes.
Think you can maybe do a collab here with the MMA?
Well, the first thing I would do is say, let's not do the little bit reveal when we jump into the ring.
Taking a page of the Los Garza playbook.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. But he's very impressive once the bell rings.
And his opponent from the Lucha Lounge, Salon, Puerto Rico, he's Lucha Lit, Lindsay Dorado.
You want to talk about an evolution?
Trying to make sure sound's coming.
205 Live, back here to Evolve, a longtime veteran in the WWE. Been in the mix nearly 10 years, Lindsay Dorado, but he's coming back to pass something down.
Absolutely, Lindsay Dorado has done it all again. One of the kind of superstars you can see show up and evolve and try to work on their craft or elevate their game. That's what Lindsay Dorado is doing. Nice shot there of our VIP lounge.
Jaquan McNair certainly soaking it all in right here. Another top ID prospect. And of course, we saw recently on Evolve, Mike Cunningham really showing a lot of respect to Lindsay Dorado. Cunningham is a student of the game, and this is someone that he's looked up to. And it's a huge privilege for him to step in the ring with Lindsay tonight.
Absolutely. And of course, Cunningham that is studying at the Nightmare Factory under the tutelage of Cody Rhodes. Lindsay Dorado, decorated in his own right. Him and I share an illustrious 24/7 championship reign.
Of course, both former 24/7 champions. Lindsay Dorado also competing often in AAA. Some as a part of Worlds Collide. Of course, in the Cruiserweight Classic, as Mike Cunningham documented on Evolve. As Lindsay still has a lot of skill set. He's certainly still in the prime of his career.
Listen, he's been everywhere. Chikara, Japan, you name it. Lindsay Dorado has been there and competed for titles all over the world, and now he's here tonight looking to, I'm not going to say teach Mike Cunningham a lesson per se, but certainly show him a thing or two about how it's done, especially after their encounter last week.
We talk about title shots. Lindsay Dorado, of course, had a title opportunity against Jackson Drake for the Evolve Championship last year.
He did.
As Mike Cunningham trying to take advantage right now. Cunningham, you might think, has a power advantage here with that speed, quickness, and, of course, experience. Residing with Lindsay. Standing drop kick here by Lindsay into the cover.
Well, that's the main piece, Blake. That's a mouthful. The experience of Lindsay Dorado. Just so much more experience than a youngster like Cunningham. But I was telling you before our night even started, I can't believe how much Mike Cunningham has improved. Every single time I've seen him, he has looked better than the time before.
He's certainly elevated his game each and every Wednesday night that he's been on Tubi here. But to that point, can Lindsay Dorado serve as a mentor to Mike?
I don't know if that's something that interests Lindsay Dorado, but I'd say if Mike Cunningham were able to have that opportunity.
Oh, shoulder breaker.
What a great wealth of knowledge to learn from that Lindsay Dorado has.
As that MME starting to uptick a little bit here. And what a win this would be for Mike Cunningham, but certainly turn the head of Foreman Thatcher.
Absolutely. And, you know, Foreman Thatcher, who runs the show here now on Evolve. Look at that.
And, Peter, what we just saw right there, that standing drop kick to the top rope, that blue chip type talent from Mike Cunningham.
Let's see if he can match it with some flying ability.
And Cunningham, oh goodness. Twisting's launching to the outside, certainly risking it all here against Lindsay Dorado.
Energy, you love it!
Certainly looks to have a load of potential and extremely high ceiling here in Evolve.
Yeah, and he certainly loves his main man energy. The MME, I think he gave himself that nickname, but I'm buying it.
I think it's got a nice ring to it. As Cunningham trying to pick up some momentum right now. Lindsay, center of the ring. Cunningham. Oh! Big clothesline.
That could be it for Lindsay Dorado.
And you see Cunningham there poses instead it goes for the cover. Peter, that might have cost him the match.
See, that's funny business right there. That's amateur hour stuff. You can't do that. You got to take advantage. You get someone like Lindsay Dorado down, and Cunningham will learn this. You got to go for the pin.
But you would think those are the types of situations that Dorado could really help Cunningham with.
That's a great point by you. Listen, he'd be lucky to have the veteran tutelage that Lindsay Dorado could bring.
As Lindsay right now, Irish whip reversed into the corner here as Cunningham with a high elevation.
There's the strength you were talking about from the MME as well.
Up and over goes Dorado. Can Cunningham capitalize on this? He needs to keep his foot on the gas right now.
So a little bit of histrionics, a little bit of theatrics. probably should be going for stuff like that spine buster. Here we go.
Here we go, center of the ring, hooks the outside leg. And Dorado able to hang on.
You know, there are rumors that Robert Stone left his commentary position, not because of his NXT position, but because he was jealous of Mike Cunningham's edge.
I figured he might have been training Mike Cunningham, but I don't know. That's certainly an ab routine for another day. As Cunningham, looking to sting Dorado with a series of shots right now.
And then he adds the little dance in between. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, we know he's, of course, trained in the Nightmare Factory, almost had a Rhodes-like vibe with those shots.
Yeah, you know, it's giving you like the old Dusty.
A little bit, as Lindsay now looking to capitalize. And Peter, in this situation, Lindsay Dorado might have something to prove of his own.
Well, yeah, Lindsay Dorado doesn't want to show up to Evolve and lose to a young guy like Mike Cunningham. As talented and tough as the kid is.
Leg drop into the cover. Cunningham, big upset.
But there's Mike Cunningham again. He's bugging to the camera more than he's focusing on the task at hand, which is beating a savvy ring veteran like Lindsay Dorado.
But this is a smart move here. Lindsay Dorado with that KT tape on his left shoulder, and look at Cunningham zeroing in right in on it.
No, that's exactly right. There is awareness there. And now listen, he's trying to tear the tape off. What are you doing? No need to do that.
As Cunningham might be looking to take an extra advantage right now as Dorado puts on the brakes. And Lindsay trying to find his bearings right now. And look at Dorado with the hip scissors. Snaps it off.
And you have to imagine as this match goes deeper on, the advantage favors Lindsay Dorado with the experience, Blake.
It certainly would, as Dorado has competed for the AAA Cruiserweight Championship in recent months. Talked about him as part of Worlds Collide, various AAA events, and now Dorado looking to come right back here against Mike Cunningham, teach the young man a lesson.
Nice European uppercut there from Lindsay.
And Lindsay favoring that shoulder. We're looking to keep it up right now, spin heel kick. We know Lindsay has 9 lives, Peter.
That's exactly right. And cat-like reflexes. Oh, old school, the back grade into the back stabber.
Indeed, as Cunningham rolling to the outside. Lindsay trying to regain some feeling in that left arm. He's a veteran, Peter.
What's he gonna do?
But Dorado certainly can fly.
Are you kidding me? That is the Lucha Lit energy you love to see. I don't know about main man energy. I know about that Lucha Lit, though. Wow.
2 completely different kinds of energy right here. Look at Lindsay. Looking to take advantage.
Oh, look at the ups.
Cross body. Oh, look at Lindsay. Look at him flying him out here with that Juji Gatami.
You see how he gets right back on top of it? No wasted time.
Looking for that cross arm breaker. Cunningham shifts his weight, shoulders down.
Well, you know, I gotta tell you, it was pretty savvy from Cunningham to turn that into a pin.
And the roundhouse might be knocking Cunningham out on his feet here. And Dorado. Bam.
Oh, good night.
Off the ropes. Oh. And again, only 2.
I'll tell you what, Mike Cunningham's a tough kid. It may surprise you with the weird MME dances and whatnot, but the kid is really, really tough.
Certainly has impressed not just Lindsay Dorado, but the entire Evolve universe watching, not just in the arena, but of course worldwide on Tubi, as right now Dorado trying to climb up to the top, but he's favoring that left arm here, Peter.
Now, and Lindsay can, watch out! Flying uppercut there from Mike Cunningham.
And Cunningham looking for some of that main man energy to take him to a big victory. See Jaquan McNair watching in the background as Cunningham superplex on his way. Oh, he sits out with it. Falcon's arrow from the top.
Wow.
Can he capitalize? Cunningham with the cover. Big upset.
Oh, big upset.
And somehow Lindsay Dorado kicks out.
Nice,
I don't know how Lindsay Dorado kicked out of that. Wow, that Falcon's arrow from 15 feet in the air. Dorado was flying.
As Cunningham, he needs to take advantage here, Peter. He's seeing light at the end of the tunnel. That upset is realistic.
Yeah, get on it right now, Mike Cunningham.
Cunningham maybe go for a power bomb. Dorado wheelbarrow position into the pin. And it's Lindsay on top.
Here is your winner, Lindsay Dorado.
Let's take a look at the high-flying action. You see all the potential in the world from Mike Cunningham. The athleticism on full display right there, but the veteran Dorado, known for his own high-flying ability, Matching it right here. These two going back and forth potentially. Could be a future mentor, Dorado, for Mike Cunningham. And the young man right here looking to control things. But Lindsay just one step ahead. And the 9 lives of Dorado get the job done. Now let's head to our guy, Chewy Martinez, in the Lucha Lounge with the win.
Linsell, so great having you back at Evolve, brother. And with a win against one of the brightest stars of the brand, brother, congratulations.
Hey, I'm 2 lives down, but I'm still kicking. I love this. And you know what? That Mike Cunningham, that's a pretty cool young cat. In fact, he reminds me a lot of myself. Hungry, passion, and full of potential. Mike, thank you for the match, brother.
That's awesome. I love to hear that, brother. Mike, how you feeling, brother?
Yeah, this dude's quick. Yeah. He's so quick. He's a cat. And I'm allergic to cats, Chewy. But I wanted to tell you, Lindsay, seriously, thank you. Because tonight you taught me so many valuable lessons that I'm going to carry going forward. Because at the end of the day, I don't lose, I only learn, and that is main man energy.
I like that. Thank you. I love it. I love it. I love that empowerment, sportsmanship. You get that with great leaders like Linsell. Speaking of leaders, let's check in with Timothy Thatcher for a special announcement.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I said okay. Kendall Gray did not just hold the women's championship. She earned it. She set the new standard what it means to work here in WWE Evolve. And with that, she earned her call up into NXT. Now the division needs a new standard. It needs a woman that can outlast everyone else. So in 3 weeks, we're gonna have an eliminator gauntlet to determine the new champion. The rules are gonna be simple. 2 competitors are gonna start, and every 2 minutes another one will enter. Eliminations can occur at any time by pinfall, submission, or disqualification. There will be no shortcuts. At the end, we will have a new champion crown. Next week, we're gonna have a fatal 4-way to determine the final competitor in the gauntlet. Nikita Lyons versus Wendy Chu versus PJ Vasa versus Laney Luck. The winner of that will enter last. Surviving the gauntlet will make you a champion.
Okay.
In addition, the contracts have been signed. New talent from across the United States and Europe will debut here in Evolve, including a showcase for brand new WWE ID talent and a triple threat match. So lace up your boots. Let's get to work. Okay.
It just popped up. I just like turned around and I just looked back at my phone and I saw Let's Say Mini Please.
Honoring Stephanie McMahon, the phenomenal AJ Styles, Demolition, and more. A night like no other. A celebration in Las
Y'all
Vegas.
trying to go? Y'all will go.
Be there.
Worth the money.
Icons become legends.
Y'all will go.
The WWE 2026 Hall of Fame. Tickets on sale now.
Oh, Mesa Holiday.
The following contest is scheduled for one
Mesa
fall.
Holiday. Oh, one of them is Mesa Holiday. I was expecting like a dude to come out or something.
Mason Holiday.
Wait for it. Oh, this is the part coming up right here.
When is the part coming up?
Right there. That's the one I taught Mason.
That's what you dropped in?
That little like kiss blow, that was what we worked on, yeah.
Of all the things that they do, that's what you put the touch on?
I said, I'm happy to help. This one little bit can go a long way, and I'm glad they implemented it.
Well, we're certainly set for more action in the Evolve Women's Division. But speaking of the Women's Division, Peter, what a blockbuster announcement before the break by Foreman Thatcher.
Absolutely. A gauntlet match to crown the next Evolve Women's Champion. 4 women battling next week in a fatal 4-way for the all-important final entrance. What an incredible decision by Foreman Thatcher, and what a tremendous opportunity for the entire women's division.
You gotta wonder what's gonna come down next week when we see who gets the inside track for that title opportunity.
And her opponent from Inglewood, California, Callie Armstrong.
Armstrong again.
And here comes the very first.
And she definitely is giving like a Bianca
by the looks of things,
Jade
by the vibes,
baby.
Callie most definitely.
Two women having a baby.
Too strong Armstrong, kill it Callie, whatever you want to call our former champion, she is ready to go back to the top of the heat. I know she was frustrated that she never got the singles rematch with Kendall Gray. Maybe it'll happen another day on another brand, but for right now, she just wants to find her way back to championship gold.
You, of course, have to wonder what Foreman Thatcher's thinking in relation to Callie Armstrong and potentially that opportunity at the Evolve Women's Championship. She has Mason Holiday in front of her right here, but Peter, take a look at Mason Holiday. This is a star, someone that's up and coming, and who's essentially been a part of Evolve since day one.
Oh, yeah.
Is she a true cornerstone of the Evolve Women's Division?
She is a stalwart at this point. You know, she really has contributed week after week and continued to improve as well. Oh man.
And Callie coming hot out of the gates right now.
But the question is, Blake, it's a loaded question, because as good as she's been, is she ready to be in this moment with a hungry Callie Armstrong?
And here you talk about that fatal four-way match to determine the last spot in the Evolve Women's Gauntlet match as Callie Armstrong right now, bam, right in the corner on Mason Holiday. Callie Armstrong not a part of that four-way. You have to imagine she's not very happy. Did Timothy Thatcher make a mistake?
Honestly, I think he may have. Callie Armstrong is someone who always deserves to be right there hovering around the title. She's our first champion. She defended that title well, and she's frankly one of the best and most talented wrestlers we have at Evolve.
She has lost 3 in a row, though, and you have to wonder, is her record going the other direction maybe a factor in that decision by Foreman Thatcher?
Has to be.
As Mason Holiday, of course, a former track star, she's building momentum right now. But Callie Armstrong, talk about locked in, Peter.
Oh, yeah, she is focused.
She hits that power slam. She's running her lanes. She's locked in. Bam! Just like that, a quick Callie connection.
Callie connection.
Callie Armstrong.
That was fast. That was a fast.
Here is your winner, Callie Armstrong.
You asked me a question about whether or not Foreman Thatcher made a mistake by not including Callie Armstrong. Callie Armstrong answered the question. She answered the question. Unbelievable. Wow, Lincoln, you missed it. Callie Armstrong, she's locked, she's focused, and she picks up a huge victory to get back on track.
Okay.
All gas, no brakes. Callie Armstrong is ready to get hers once again. But now, let's take a look at the next evolution of Braxton Cole.
All gas, no brakes. Callie Armstrong, baby, let's go.
She said all gas, no
I guess
brakes.
the common
Kelly
riffraff around here have
Armstrong.
been claiming that I, Braxton Cole,
Not this Braxton
never had
Cole,
to go through
bro,
any
man.
difficulties to acquire what I have. Little do they know my hardships. Defrosting my Bentley on cold New Hampshire mornings, only getting 100x on my crypto portfolio, taking commercial flights to Cabo, having last season's truffle oil, yuck. Lobster too buttery, filet mignon too thick. The tribulations that big brain Braxton Cole has had to go through would be insurmountable to most. Their feeble IQs can't comprehend that I did this the good old-fashioned way. Through hard work, ability, perseverance, and a trust fund so big that it can overthrow a small country. Soon enough, all of Evolve will see that generational wealth has made me a generational athlete. So I will accept no more false opinions, and it is enough of the Braxton Cole slander, or else you all will be hearing from Father's lawyer. Now leave me be.
I can almost feel the arrogance coming from Braxton Cole.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Coffeyville, Kansas, weighing in at 180 pounds, Cappuccino Jones.
Well, Peter, earlier today, Cap had some words for his opponent.
The pot is hot and you are not, Brooks. Bro, you be walking around here like you own the place, like you are the boldest flavor. But despite your best efforts a few weeks back to put me on the shelf for good, I took you to the limit with one arm tied behind my back. So tonight, yeah, it's personal. It's about time someone knocked your goofy ass off your high horse, Brooks. And guess what? Here's the best part. I am that guy.
Cappuccino, you made the biggest mistake of your life by calling me out. And now you pay for it, courtesy of the bad man that hails from Alabama. Bam, 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 bam.
And his opponent from Ranburn, Alabama, weighing in at 250 pounds, Brooks Jensen.
Well, Peter, that's certainly an angry man from Alabama. Bam, 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 bam.
Yeah, you said it. This is a matchup I have been thinking about now for a minute. Just such a clash of styles between Cappuccino Jones and Brooks Jensen, but two guys who, in my opinion, are worthy of being in championship conversation here on Evolve. Obviously, Cappuccino Jones had a crack at Jackson Drake.
Indeed.
It did not work out, but I absolutely believe he could find his way back as #1 contender to Aaron Rourke's title.
Cappuccino Jones headlined Succession 2. Brooks Jensen competed in both of the first two Succession events. And things have gotten more personal in a hurry between these two. But more importantly, both men need to get back in the win column here on Evolve. Oh! Cappuccino able to gain his bearings right there as Jones certainly looking to amp up the aggression right here. Oh!
But the evolution of Cappuccino Jones has been something to study. As you see the evolution
of Cappuccino Jones.
Cappuccino Jones rolling. Brooks Jensen trying to get back in this matchup here on Evolve.
Haircut at home, we've got you. Presenting the Skull Shaver Beast Clipper. Use it on self, or to give haircuts to others. Beard, hair, anytime, anywhere. Shop now at Skull Shaver.
I got 2 words for you. Loyalty program. Snag this hotel for $250 a night.
You didn't check Trivago? I got it for $155. Yo, Benny.
Oh, he
this guy
used
didn't check
Trivago.
Oh, you have to check Trivago. Look, on Trivago, you can compare prices from multiple different sites. And loyalty programs and prices from hotel websites. Same hotel, $100 less. 2 words. Check Trivago.
Benny, check
Trivago to compare prices and save up to 40%. Hotel? Trivago.
Trivago.
This April, live from Las Vegas.
Trivago.
CM Punk
I'm the champ, and I call the shots.
versus the original Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns.
2 of the biggest stars for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Vegas demands an answer. You will acknowledge me. WrestleMania.
Back in action here on Evolve. Blake Howard, Peter Rosenberg, and Peter all throughout the break. We saw a whole new level to Cappuccino Jones.
Oh yeah, absolutely. This, again, I was trying to say this earlier.
Sorry, y'all. I'm like over here
Jones has
yawning.
found a new level, a new speed, if you will.
Okay.
He has gotten more and more edgy as time has gone on.
Well, taking a look at that loss to Jackson Drake in Succession 2 for the Evolve Championship as Cappuccino starting to dial it up right here. Goes for that baseball slide. And look at the resourcefulness here, Brooks
Yeah, this is
Jensen.
a move Brooks Jensen loves to employ when he can. Oh, that does not look
I
fun.
feel like
Look at
that's
the
so
beatdown.
spelled wrong.
Look at the paws of Brooks Jensen.
As
Oh,
Jensen
man.
unloading
Yeah,
right
looks
here, and
super
really ever
spelled
since
wrong.
losing to Harlem Lewis in Succession, Brooks Jensen becoming more and more unhinged.
Brooks Jensen
like it's
is like an 80s movie villain.
Yeah, I think it is
Like he's just
PUCC.
someone who always has a bad attitude and just punches and bunches. The man just brings it every time out.
The going back to
Yeah,
Cappuccino Jones a bit here. We talk about that loss to Jackson
correct.
Drake. Do those trials and tribulations set Cappuccino Jones up for future success?
I think so. I mean, the fact of the matter is, in this business, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Oh, watch out. Oh, you know what? I may take it back.
As Jensen laying waste to Cappuccino Jones, knocking him all the way from the top to the floor.
To the top, to the bottom.
I got news for you. That is exactly why I choose to sit with you ringside rather than compete anymore. Well, 2 matches.
Your championship reign, I forgot. But Brooks Jensen here laying him in right now to Cappuccino Jones.
Look at the ill intention on every one of those punches, those clubbing blows from Brooks Jensen.
And we talk about the evolution of stars. We can really see them on the ground level here in Evolve, beginning from day one all the way to their evolution of potentially WrestleMania. Cappuccino Jones, someone who obviously we've seen changes in him, but Brooks Jensen, ever since coming to Wednesday nights, a whole new superstar.
Yeah, no, he is an animal, 100%. I got to tell you, though, as much as he scares me, Brooks Jensen, I love watching the guy. He is a complete and total throwback.
You want to talk about a student of the game. Not many really match Brooks Jensen. We saw Cappuccino Jones a week ago talk about it. 80s, 90s, 2000s today. Brooks Jensen, that long library and catalog.
Watch out.
On the cover. Only 2. I mean, take a look at his social media, constantly studying film, always preparing to add layers to his offensive repertoire.
Yeah, no, a guy who clearly pays attention, has seen what the greats have done before him, and you can see it in his arsenal in the ring.
And of course, can't discount a second-generation superstar in his own right.
Absolutely.
As Cappuccino Jones, lifeless body dumped to the floor right here. And at some point, referee Joey Gonzalez might need to utilize his discretion right here because Brooks Jensen really unloading on Cappuccino Jones.
Yeah, I guarantee there's more coming right now. Look at that.
He knows he has 5 seconds to break. Once again.
Who else does what he just did? I don't know that I've ever seen anyone do exactly what Brooks Jensen just did. Pushing Cappuccino Jones sort of throat chest first into the bottom rope, and then a European uppercut to the back.
Continuing to stay resourceful right here is Brooks Jensen. Laying it in, and we know he, of course, wants championship opportunity here at Evolve. That's his main goal for being here, and we know the champion is coming up. As right now, Brooks Jensen now, look at this counter. And Jensen,
oh, goodness gracious.
Doing more damage there to Cappuccino Jones.
Well, this is where we need to see Cappuccino Jones. Oh, this is where we need to see him dig deep and find that 5th or 6th gear we were talking about.
And Peter, as we're getting into the deeper waters of this matchup, you can really see how this one's gotten even more and more personal. Cocky cover right there. Cappuccino kicks out at 1.
No, this is a tough spot for Cappuccino Jones. From a physicality standpoint, he may just be a little bit outmatched by the strength of Brooks Jensen.
Certainly all the heart and determination in the world calling out Brooks Jensen a week ago.
Oh, he doesn't run from anything, that's for sure. That is Cappuccino Jones, but that can get you in trouble.
As the full Nelson applied, you see those fingers interlocked behind the head of Cappuccino Jones. As Cappuccino bleeding from the mouth right now, leaving it all in the ring right here.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw a wrestler come along, get introduced to them as a tag talent, and then immediately realize there's much more. There's a whole other superstar as a singles competitor. That's what we've seen with Cappuccino Jones.
I mean, you take a look at NXT, a superstar like Dion Lennox, former tag team champion in Dark State, now broke out as a part of the Iron Survivor tournament a couple of months back. But you see that evolution, whether it's Monday Night Raw, Friday Night SmackDown, NXT.
Hey, Thatcher, be safe. I hope you're watching this.
And you see right there, Brooks Jensen calling out to Foreman Thatcher. Jensen feels he is the #1 contender for that Evolve Championship.
It is a completely reasonable take from Brooks Jensen, but I got news for you. If you want that to be fully valid, you gotta beat Cappuccino Jones tonight.
As Cappuccino now ducks underneath. Look at Cap.
Oh, goodness.
And Jensen with a big collision on that middle rope.
Oh, that might have knocked him out.
That might have been the opening Cappuccino was looking for.
Cap now digging deep, sensing an opening. Oh, boom.
The pot really starting to get hot here at Evolve. As Cappuccino Jones from the apron back in.
Oh, there's that elbow. I love this offense from Cappuccino Jones. And as much as I talked about the strength of Brooks Jensen, please don't sleep on the strength and athletic ability of Cappuccino, who got caught there in the bottom rope.
Let's see what Jensen can do. Cappuccino in the corner. Explodes with the elbow.
Nice back elbow there from Cappuccino. No time to think here, man. You got to follow up right away. What else you got?
And Peter, what a satisfying victory this would be for Cappuccino Jones after failing to win championships. Might have been going for the decaffeinator right there. as Jensen,
Another back elbow from Cappuccino.
Feeling the offense again from Cap.
You think he's thinking Froggy Brew? No, he's thinking
Here we go.
Pinfall.
Cover. And Jensen once again hangs on.
Brooks trying to wake himself up. That I really think when he hit that middle rope and then slammed face first into the mat, that took a piece out of Brooks Jensen.
Going forward again was Cappuccino. Nice counter here by Jensen. And the forearm shivers. This one going back and forth here right in the center of the ring, Peter.
Man.
The intensity ramping up as Cappuccino starting to pepper Jensen. And those knees are starting to get wobbly.
Both of these guys starting to wobble a bit.
Big connection with the super kick as Cappuccino dialing it up right now.
Uh-oh. Can one of these guys dig deep enough? Look at that! Jensen over the top all the way to the floor.
The momentum sends both stars all the way to the floor here.
That was a long way down for a big man in Brooks Jensen.
Both of them want to win by either pinfall or submission. They're trading blows on the outside here. Once again, referee Joey Gonzalez.
Both of them pushed away Joey Gonzalez.
And that's going to be enough. He's throwing this one out as the official.
Well, it seemed like Jensen and Cappuccino.
As Jensen connects with the ring post, the referees are out.
Both competitors have been disqualified. Therefore, this match has been ruled a no contest.
We just heard the official ruling from our ring announcer, Mike Rowe. And right on cue, Brooks Jensen strikes, blasting Cappuccino Jones with that infamous bull rope and cowbell. Jensen came out of nowhere with that cowbell. Where did he even get that? That had to be part of the plan from the start. As Jensen makes the connection, Peter, if this one was personal before, things just escalated to another level.
On Saturday, May 9th, after the biggest weekend in WWE, what happens at WrestleMania doesn't stay there.
Sweet, sweet revenge.
It follows you. And in Tampa, it hits back.
All scores are settled. It's personal. It's backlash.
Welcome back to WWE Evolve, and get ready for next Wednesday, as we're introduced to brand new faces stepping into the spotlight, new prospects ready to make their mark, and we can't wait to watch their evolution unfold each and every Wednesday night here on Tuesday.
Hey, I heard you're the new sheriff in town.
Oh, it's Foreman, really.
I've been gone 1 week. Now all of a sudden Kendall gone and she ain't champion no more. I was supposed to beat her to become Evolve champion. Now that won't be able to happen.
With all due respect, Miss Armstrong, I believe you have the wrong attitude about this. Evolve is where rivalries start. Your goal should be move up to NXT, where you'll eventually run into Kendall again. But right now, you probably should refocus on something you really want. That's Evolve's women's title, isn't it?
I am the next champion.
Okay. The whole Evolve women's division probably feels the same. They're all hungry.
Not like me.
Okay. You know what? I'll let you prove it. I'll officially add you to the Fatal 4-Way match. It's now a Fatal 5-Way match. If you win that, you get the last spot in the Eliminator Gauntlet.
Bet.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the new Evolve champion, Aaron Rourke.
Peter Rosenberg, history was made. Aaron Rourke upended Jackson Drake, ending his near 300-day reign as Evolve champion. And now it's a new era on Wednesday nights.
No one deserved the opportunity more than Aaron Rourke, and he proved it by taking advantage of that opportunity and becoming your new Evolve champion.
Certainly an incredible moment, knocking off Jackson Drake, but Aaron Rourke, he's locked in, he's focused, and he has a huge target.
He
on his
focused.
back. Absolutely
He had a
right.
target on his back, but he focused.
Guys, you know, it's crazy to me to be out here standing in front of all of you as your new Evolve champion.
You feel the respect.
Thank you. You all know me as this confident dime piece who isn't afraid to be himself, but
okay.
I remember a time when I wasn't so confident, when I wasn't the dime piece.
When he wasn't?
I remember being that kid who was made fun of and ridiculed and teased because I just wanted to bring my action figures to school. Because I didn't feel like playing football. Oh, jeez. And you know...
Oh, jeez.
The words these people threw at me and the words they said to me, they were mean, they were venomous, and to be honest with everyone here, they made me hate who I was.
You should never hate who you are.
Yeah.
They suck.
I know. But this wrestling has always been my escape. This is everything I wanted to do since I was 5 years old. To be like the heroes I saw on my screen. One of those being, I think you may know him, the legendary Ric Flair.
Oh, okay.
Who inspired me to dress in this robe because he was never apologetic for who he was.
Okay, Ric Flair.
And without doing him some disrespect, he would style and profile. Woo!
Yeah, he would style and profile.
That was a good one, right?
Yeah, that was okay.
And of course, we can't
Woo!
leave out my
Go
favorite
deep in your chest
wrestler,
with it.
his daughter, the queen, the 14-time women's champion, Charlotte Flair. Her elegance, the way she carries herself, her passion for this business is something we should all be inspired by, and it inspires me, truly. So, hey, Queen. I know you got 14 titles, but I just got on board with one myself. And I'll be chasing your titles my entire career because I have the confidence to do that.
Okay.
And I got that confidence because I earned it, despite what people have said to me my entire career. You could never do this. You really think you could be in the ring with some of the greatest stars of all time? Someone like you can't be in the ring because you're just too different.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Yeah, so instead of trying to fit into a mold, I decided to break it and make my own. Because as champion, I want to set the example. I want to show people it does not matter who you are, where you come from, how old you are, whatever walk of life you have walked. You can be successful.
That's right.
I want people to break away from limitations because I'm the proof that you can be you and be successful. So please, if you take anything away from this, don't be anyone else but yourself because you are good enough and you are great.
Yeah. Good speech.
Clock that.
Clock that too. Okay.
As champion, I want to be like the heroes I watched on my screen growing up. I want everyone here and watching at home to see this. Take a gander, look at the material. And I want them to say, he's different, he's outlandish, he's charismatic, but damn, that's why we love him. Because being unapologetic has what's gotten me here. To the ID program, to Evolve, and to winning this title. And to everyone here and watching at home on Tubi, I have to tell you from the bottom of my heart, your love and support has meant the most to me my entire time here. Truly. You didn't have to love me, you didn't have to cheer for me, but you did. And I can't thank you guys enough, really. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. I love you guys, and I'm honored. No, I'm privileged to be your champion.
I guess he did choose her.
I love that. It is a new era here at Evolve. So everyone, please sit back and enjoy the show. That is the dime piece, your new Evolve champion, Aaron Rourke. Clock that, baby.
Clock me, baby.
Well, Peter, we spoke on it last week. What a magical moment for the new Evolve champion.
Absolutely, Aaron Rourke. You know the charisma the dime piece has, but it's not only that. It's not the swag. It's not the robe. It's how he put it down in the ring to earn that title.
Now we know the target on Wednesday nights resides in Sparkle City, South Carolina.
Okay. Sparkle City, South Carolina.
Soak it all in, buddy. Enjoy that moment in the spotlight while you got it. Except to make sure that it doesn't last long.
Uh-oh, here I got Nemesis.
That title will be mine.
Well, that's the end of Evolve. Thank you so much for watching. This is our watch schedule. I think that's the end of Evolve, right? Yeah. Okay, I was like, is that the end of Evolve? Yeah, that's the end of Evolve. But thank you again for watching. This is our watch along schedule. So we have TNA tomorrow at 9 and SmackDown on Friday at 8 o'clock. This is our merch. Are the other shows that we got, our sister shows and our other shows that are connected with us, or some of the people on the panel. All right, now that's it. As I said again, thank you guys for watching, and I appreciate you. Congratulations to Aaron Rourke, the new Evolve champion. And this has been Queen, one of the hosts of the best, brightest, and blackest combat sports shows on YouTube. And I'm out.